Hi guys, so we're going to look at some tango technique today and how to get more of that stalking action and the quicks and slows that make it a little different than the other dances. So let's get started. So my first suggestion, if you're walking forward as man or lady, is to flick the foot. So if I were to show that from the sideways angle, in tango we have a lift and a place. As opposed to if I were doing a swing dance, it would be a slide or a roll. But if you slide the feet at all in tango, it's going to look super soft. There are some sliding action like skater walks, but those are unusual. Those are an exception to the rule. 95% of the time it's going to be a lift and a place. Second aspect I'm doing there that's going to help is I control the fall of the foot. So if I were to show that slow, we have a flick, a lift, control. I call it foot flopping. You're going to be really tempted to flick and that's going to create this Tourette's action will look like a real stalking action. So whether it's right foot or left foot, I recommend walking down the floor on your own. You can do this around your house. Big flick, and we're trying to go for as much of an acute angle as we can as opposed to a soft angle. That strength will come with time. You can think about maybe doing some of those stretches at home where you put your hands on the wall. So we're getting this a little more flexible. Flick, control. Flick, control. Okay. Number two, there's a tonsorial action when I'm walking forward where I want to collect the legs. So it's not like in a foxtrot where I'm linear and they're passing and they're passing and they're passing. So leads, when you step forward on that left foot, and hopefully I'm at the sweet spot here of the angle with the camera, I'm going to think about slightly crossing the legs, or if I were wearing old school 80s parachute pants, going whoosh with the thigh before I go, as opposed to opening the thigh. So I'll show from this angle, left, go. Another way to think of that is putting your left foot under your lady's butt. Okay, so here's my girl. Here, think almost like doing a contra check. Put it right through her. Now the side action on your right foot's a little different. That'll actually be an open action, side onto a flat. So, strike, open. Tonsorial, open. And if you're to do textbook walks, it would take 8 walks to get around the full circle. So it's not walk, gradual, turn, every step. It's crank it, side. Crank it, side. Okay? And I do recommend doing this in the slow walks first, even on your own, before trying with your partner. And then if you're doing a little bit more advanced steps, still bronze, but like progressive side step, where you would have 2 heels and rope fast, do that later. That's just harder to execute all that body action really to fast speed. Okay, next up, I want to look at promenade positions. So I'm heading to you as man. Make sure your back feet are 30 degrees in the line that you're going to travel. So common mistake leads, your back foot points to your girl. 30 degrees in line you're going to travel. So I'm going to the camera. 30 degrees. 30 degrees. I'm still flicking. 30 degrees. Or for lady, I'm also 30 degrees. And ladies, you're naturally more flexible than him. So you really need to feed this right hip up to him so he can feel you. Make sure to place yourself behind your partner. And don't wait and then passively follow everything. I'm giving him a gentle encouragement with my back knee into the back of his back knee. 1/4 pound at most, but I'm definitely, so he feels me. Your weight, ladies, tends to be down here. I don't have a lot of mass up here. Even if it's a heavy set lady, it would just be fat up here anyway. It's not strong. It's It's not heavy. Your weight generally is down here, so you want to feed that part of your body to him so he really feels you're with him, and then he'll feel comfortable to really strike out strong for you. So I'm also thinking extra right hip, 30 degrees, 30 degrees, and usually I would close this up after 2 walks from promenade. Ladies, make sure to close your head on the side with the right foot closed. And that's a flat with massive turn in. Go ahead and zoom in on our feet so you can see how much my feet are turned in. And close. Okay, so I'll show that in hand. And then make sure to lift that back elbow really high in Tango and low hand. And we don't want to connect up here at all. As a matter of fact, I want a little give so she can flare out over that hand if she wants to without pulling on you. So leads, I'm giving her a gentle snuggle on her front leg, 30 degrees. I'm lifting and striking. I'm lifting, I'm striking. I want to throw my weight onto a flat. I'm 100% on my left foot. And then I close and go ahead and zoom in on my feet. You can see I'm offset. I'm on bent knees. And at this point, I'm 50-50 on 2 flats before I initiate my next step, which is usually forward on my left heel with turnout. Okay, finally let's talk about top line a little bit. Leads, when you're in promenade, in Tango, we don't want to be split weight. We certainly don't want to be back here. So for example, if I were to do this same step with waltz, forward side, I would be metronomic, swing my head's back here and my head's over here. No dice in Tango. The head's very still and it's always in this leftward poise. It's a little bit hard. You might even try and mirror. It's also going to be upright as opposed to extending your back shape. So that's a little unusual. Think of it like a gyroscope or hanging from a string from the ceiling to help you get that more upright posture. So we're low from the hips down, high in the back, presenting my ribs to her, and the head is left and upright. So it's left and upright. Left and upright, left and upright, left and upright. Pretty still tall. Ladies, my head's not going to be over where his is. I'm the opposite, so I'll show this way. That's the best angle of the lady. Snuggling his back leg. I'm giving gentle, gentle encouragement with my left knee. My head is back here. Shoulders are even, lifting the sides, hip to partner. I'm striking. I'm striking. Drawing it shut. And when I close or open my head from promenade, ladies, make sure it doesn't shift here. It's closed, it's in promenade. It's closed, it's not actually going anywhere. So hopefully those are some helpful hints to help your Tango look more like a Tango. Bye.